What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Rainbow Six Siege video here on Treeman TV. And in today's video, we have got another wild ranked match for you guys during Operation Neon Dawn with Eric, Kyle, and I pulling off some incredible plays. But the only problem is, I left my mic muted during the entire match in Streamlabs, not in the game. My teammates could hear my callouts, but you at home won't be able to hear a word I said throughout the whole match. At first I thought my headset was just kind of glitching out when I watched it back in editing, but no, I was a dunderhead and left it muted. So to solve this problem, what we're gonna do is give you guys the first ever Treeman play-by-play of Treeman playing Siege. Like, you know how they'll have like athletes go back and talk about like what they did on certain plays in the game to like kind of break it down. Basically, that's what I'm going to be doing during this whole video. So if you enjoy this concept and this idea, be sure to smack the like button and leave a comment down below so I can try to drag in Kyle and Eric and you guys can get like their perspectives after the match on like what we were trying to do in some of these instances and whether or not we even thought we could pull off some of these things we attempt. But let's get into this and let's see how well this goes. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Roll the intro. So right off the bat, you can see my mic's not working. Eric says Electroclaw here because I'm playing Cade, and I wanted to try out this Cade strat that I saw in a Distro Gaming video, where you put your Electroclaws tough to find spots. So basically, if they don't roam them out, they won't find them. Like you can see up here in this corner, and then the other one goes right here behind this monitor. Basically, you need to drop. Then I went over here to play in Rafters, so to prevent them from being able to rush us, because that's the last thing we would want while playing up there in CCTV. You can hear Callie is trying to open up that wall, or at least destroy my Electroclaw. Without knowing where it is, it's not going to happen. You hear Kyle voice his opinion on this whole thing.
That Electroclaw thing?
Right here.
I think that's too...
He thinks it's a little bit broken, basically. He says his opinion very slowly, right there. They never ended up rushing me here on balcony or whatever catwalk. They ended up pushing here in the last like 10 seconds a CCTV window. And a little break gave me a lot of trouble. And the softball eventually ended up being my demise as we went to lose the first round here at Clubhouse. So the second round, we got pretty much the same setup. We're back upstairs in CCTV and Cash, trying to win this site. However, this round, as you can see, they did rush me here in the garage a little bit harder. Thankfully, I had Mozzie with me for backup to get that guy. However, right here, I peaked when I probably shouldn't have. Lost about 20 of my HP, and decided that it was time to go back to site. And, you know, try to just play it safe. I realized the CCTV window has been open, so I've decided right here that I'm just going to play for time. Try to stay alive so that we at least have one guy on site if it comes down to it. If like everything falls apart. We did a fairly good job. We made it to under a minute before things really hit the fan. You see Kyle goes down with one of our teammates. And I'm trying just to hold on to top right for dear life right here.
Jackal, Captain, you might want to run for the push. You're not going to do anything by slow walking.
Destroyed my teammate's gadget. And then I had to rotate back here to make sure no one's hopping the window. And guess what? There's Callie. Get rid of her to 2v2. Me and Eric versus 2 people left. Again, not giving up top red. I'm able to get rid of Ace right there. There's a Jackal left, but I don't know quite where he is. I know he's near me on site. Kyle says he's on the same spot, so I pre-fire it. However, he's just a little bit more to the left. So it all comes down to Eric here in the 1v1. This guy goes for the fake plant right here to try to draw Eric offside, and it kind of works. He's just not able to win the gunfight. So for our last round here on defense, we went for a basement hold, and I made the switch over to Vigil. So you can see right here, I'm just grabbing the 2 most important hatches on the first floor. Right there's Moto. Then I'm going to rotate over here to the kitchen and grab this hatch. This one's really important because the last thing you want is someone being able just to walk in through the kitchen door and drop it. After that, I decided just to roam upstairs.
Wow.
Try not to give up first floor.
I shot 2 of them.
While I was here in bar,
they're coming down the stairs side.
The attack started going down over on blue stairs. So I made the decision to, rather than rotate back down main stairs and just fall back, to blue stairs to try to go for this flank. Had the vigil backpack up to sneak past these drones just in case anyone's watching them. And then as I came down these stairs, I got one right there, two there, and if I don't go for this reload and switch weapons, I'd probably get a third one with the pistol. But it's alright, because you can see Kyle is still up, and he's going to swing out this doorway, and just hit fire aim to keep us from going down 0-3 as we switch sides. So for our first round here on attack, you can see that they are upstairs, just like we were, in CCTV and cache. Kyle's able to hit a quick snipe because someone was spawn peeking, and he's Callie. So, you know, that's the end of that story. I then inform him we need his help over here.
Callie, can you come over here so we can get a big wall,
So does
please?
this dude.
Thank you.
This guy's very demanding.
Eric points out he's a little demanding, but we're trying to get the CCTV wall open, which is pretty important. Kyle files the level a few meters away. Unfortunately, he doesn't actually do what we needed him to do, because it's about here I realize they're tricking the wall, and it's not going to be openable, so we need to find another way in. Eric goes
How's
down.
that not a headshot?
Leave us
Oh my
another
god, I'm just
2v4.
like fucking like slightly off.
Talking about how his aim's just a little off, so I have to drone out the bottom of red stairs here and stock room just to make sure I can get to the stairs and actually be ready for a gunfight. Kyle hits another snipe though, so we're not quite out of this yet. I'm always worried that I'd miss somebody on drones, so I'm checking every angle a second time. Looking back on it now, they had a bandit and a Cade though, so we were really never going to get those walls open. It was going to take a miracle. Look, Kyle's wasting all his levels out there, and I'm finally trying to creep up the red stairs. I un-ADS right as bandit comes around the corner.
Nice
But
job,
I
Tree.
snapped onto his head and get some props from Eric there. I know there's one more guy up there though. I can hear him. I just don't know where, so I'm trying to listen for some extra sound cues as to like where he is. Kyle's still outside sniping people. That gets his third snipe of the round right there and gives us the advantage. Still don't know where he's at. Eric says he's to the right.
Tight left, tight
And
left.
then all of a sudden, we hear the real sound cue that we're listening for, and we're able to win the round. Going on to our second round here on attack, you can see that just like us, they tried to defend CCTV and cache for a second time. You know, it's the most common site that people want to defend. But this time they didn't bring nearly as much denial. So you can see Eric is up there trying to get it open. I definitely saw a smoke the first time I threw an August down there, so I shoot a second one in there. Even if it wastes it, just to make sure we can try to get this wall open. And when you look at that,
Nope,
Eric's
you
able
didn't
to
get it.
partially open it as ace. But we're going to create some pressure from different angles. I come in from down below again, very similar to the last round, trying to make my way over to the bottom right stairs with the diffuser. But my Achilles heel right here shows I don't check that corner well enough, slash drone it out, slash use an Argus cam, and Jaeger's about to come behind me and murder me. And now I've left the diffuser stranded on the red stairs. Later in the round though, it's a 2v2 with Kyle and the random guy, trying to punch it out. Kyle's able to get Jaeger. He's got control of diffuser, which is huge.
Yo, get construction.
But it doesn't matter because our random is able to frag out the second.
Alright, what are they doing? Where are they going?
So as we start the last round in regulation here, you can hear Kyle ask where they are, and I quickly just let him know that they're in the basement, because of course most teams, or most people in general, when you come to like the matches on the line, rather than trying to defend CCTV like a third straight
They didn't
time,
reinforce
they
tunnel.
just try to go basement. It's a
Over
little
here.
easier to hold too. Thankfully for us though, I brought Hibana to do the work on the hatches, just like this moto hatch right here. I also did eventually make the rotation over to get the kitchen hatch, but you know, that's the whole reason you bring Hibana on this site, is so you have these ways in. You can see me trying to get this extra intel to find out if anyone's watching the hatch specifically. It looks really empty, but looks can be deceiving as I turn this corner.
Sounds like there's
and
someone-
Echo is hiding behind the bar there. But we're in a
Oh, what the
4v3
fuck?
because Eric dies, so less good. Less good. I'm still deciding whether or not I want to drop here.
Tree.
Eric
You can
finally
drop, I
gives me
think.
a little bit of a call
And then
out.
just look right in front of you.
Unfortunately,
no,
I
look
looked
the
the
other way.
wrong way that he calls out. Still worried about Echo.
Because there's a guy
Yo,
left
Callie,
somewhere.
an operator's gonna be behind those little
You
fucking
already
dot
see
thing
these
with
clutch call-outs
the
right
shit
here.
to the right of the door.
I don't know where Echo peeks me and I die, leaving the diffuser stranded there deep in the site. Kyle's in a 2v1, but he's able to hit the snipe. He's playing really well on the Callie today and leaves himself in a 1v1, but with only 15 seconds to
I don't know
go,
where
he's
the
gotta
last guy
act
is,
quick.
but I can't help you
Tries to
there.
drone, we had to let him know he had no time though. Comes into armory, sees the
Right
guy
there.
but not initially. Can't control the recoil on his pistol. With 5 seconds, he hits the insane snipe though to win the game. I see I'm over there going crazy. Kyle is laughing it off. No one knows how to feel.
Oh my
Can't
God.
believe he hit this shot with like basically no time left at all. Alright you guys, well if you enjoyed today's video and this more commentary driven and play-by-play breakdown of Rainbow Six Siege, then be sure to smash the like button down below and leave a comment too. We'll go ahead and say 10 likes and we'll do another one of these. I won't intentionally mute myself, or unintentionally. Maybe I will intentionally mute myself this time. I don't know. Do you want the extra Tree Man audio? Comment that down below too. But I'll also try to drag Kyle and Eric into a Discord call so that you guys can get told what they are trying to accomplish during some of these plays. Because I can only guess and like hear what they say. Like just like this, how I was like reflecting on it and get their perspectives from that angle. If that made sense. Also, be sure to stay tuned because we've got more Siege and more montages coming up. Of course, we'll do some montages with some other games like we used to do with Fortnite. Maybe we'll jump back into Call of Duty in the coming weeks. We've also still got a product review coming later this week or next week with a mouse and keyboard, some different gaming peripherals that I'm going to try out. I've got a big G Fuel unboxing video planned as soon as the G Fuel shows up to my house, and we'll be tasting all the different flavors that I ordered. So, you know, keep it tuned here to Tree Man TV. We've got a lot of good stuff coming. If you're not subscribed, be sure to smash the subscribe button. We're still trying to get to 200 subscribers, so please help me make that happen. And until next time, you guys, this is Tree Man signing off. Peace.